Hey, I'm Jake, and today we're going to work on asymmetrical poses and quad stretches. And come onto your mat. Here we go. Tabletop, hands and knees. Line yourself up with your wrists straight across under your shoulders, knees under your hips, and inhale, arch your back, look forward. Exhale, round your spine. Look towards your navel, and a couple times like that. With your next in-breath, find a neutral spine and pelvis. Tuck your toes under. Step back for a plank. Legs strong. Lower down for low plank. You lower all the way to the floor. Point your feet. Bring your arms alongside your body. Turn your palms towards the floor. Come onto your fingertips. Inhale, lengthen first. Shoulders more towards your ears, even with the base of your neck. And come on up for locust. Shoulders up. Arms lift, legs lift. Keep your hip points rooted. Look to the right, turn your chest right, right shoulder back. And second side, look to the left, turn your chest left, left shoulder back. Okay, come back to center, hands flat by your ribs, tops of feet down. Inhale, cobra, come on up. Shoulder set back, chest forward. Okay, exhale, down dog, tuck your toes, readjust hands so they're straight for down dog. Okay, feet and your hips width apart. It's about 3 to 4 inches apart. Bend your knees enough to get your low back to lift up. And inhale, step your right foot between your hands for lunge. Bend your front knee over your ankle. Back foot's vertical. Come up, hands on your right thigh. Okay, roots your right heel heavy. Power up the back leg. Okay, then reach your arms up. Torso up. Arms up for high lunge. Okay, resettle that right heel heavy. From your pelvis up, create a lift in your back. And exhale, hands to the floor, step back, down dog. Inhale, step your left foot forward for lunge. Okay, bend your front knee over your ankle, come up. Hands on your left thigh. Okay, root your left heel heavy, power up the back leg, and then come on up, torso up, arms reach up. And from your pelvis up, create a lift in your back. And slowly look up as you're steady. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step it back, down dog. Inhale, plank. Keep this plank shape the whole way down to the floor. Point your feet, clasp your hands behind your back. And release your fingers, clasp at your sacrum. Bend your elbows, angle them up, lower your forehead down. Big breath in, pull with your arms, shoulders even at the base of your neck, then come up. For locust, shoulders up, chest lifts, legs lift. Okay, legs and feet touch for power. Unless your back's at all cranky, then feet apart a little bit to give your back some freedom. Go with straight legs. Okay, exhale, unclasp, hands flat. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, step your right foot forward for low lunge. Lower your back knee gently. Point your back foot. Hands on your right thigh. Settle in your hips. Front knee can go past your ankle so far as your hips stay square. And reach your arms overhead. So from your pelvis down, get grounded. From the pelvis up, create a lift. And exhale, hands to the floor. Wiggle your right foot to the right edge of your mat. Okay, reach your right hand back for your left foot for a quad stretch. And lengthen both sides of your body long. Set your right shoulder back. Draw your heel towards your outer hip. Engage your left foot. Tip your hip up towards your heel. As your quad opens, you come on your left forearm. So far as your weight stays centered on your back thigh, your hips don't roll to the side. Okay, gently release, step back, down dog. Okay, second side, inhale, left foot forward, low lunge. Lower your back knee super gently, hands on your left thigh. Get grounded in your hips, reach your arms up. For Anjaneyasana, that knee can go past your ankle. Just keep your left heel heavy. And from your hips up, create a lift. Okay, exhale, hands to the mat. Slide your left foot to the left edge of your mat. For a quad stretch, left hand back. For your right foot. For a twisted thigh stretch, you could hold either side of your foot. Just plug the head of your left arm bone back into its shoulder socket. You can come onto your forearm as your quad opens. Inhale, gently release, step back for dog. Inhale, plank pose, come forward. And exhale, lower down all the way to your mat. Hop up onto your forearms. Angle your right forearm at a diagonal to the left. Reach your left hand back for your left foot. For a quad stretch, you hold the outer edge of your foot. Draw your left knee in towards your right, so your weight's centered on the face of your quad. If you're steady here, there's a grip called Bakasana. You hold the big toe side of your foot and wrap your thumb and index finger around the back of your left foot. It's a little squirrely. You could look at the aerial view if it helps. Okay, it's a little wonky. Okay, if that's all too much, just hold the outer edge of your foot. Square your hips, draw your heel in, flick your toes back. Okay, release. Second side, left forearm across at a diagonal to the right. Reach your right hand back for the outer edge of your right foot. Okay, and then option to do this Bakasana grip, hold the big toe side, and wrap your thumb and index finger around the back of your right foot. And flick your toes back. Draw your heel towards your outer hip. Gently release. Okay, place your hands, pass through hands and knees. Straighten your hands out for down dog. Stretch it back. Okay, inhale, step your right foot forward for warrior one. So hands on your right thigh. It's like you did in this warrior lunge with the heel lifted. This time, heels grounded. Get the whole left inner seam of your leg to flow back to broaden your waistline left. And then clasp your hands behind your back. Pull up with your arms to lengthen your back. Widen your right knee right, bow to the inside of your right knee. For a humble warrior, shoulders lift. Square your hips to the front. Okay, and hands to the mat. Step back for dog. Second side, inhale, left foot forward. Set up warrior one. Hands on your left thigh to access your back leg. Get the right inner edge of the foot to set back. Right inner shin, right inner knee, right inner thigh back. Broaden your waistline right. And clasp your hands behind your back. Okay, widen your left knee left. Lengthen your back. Fold to the inside of your left knee. For a humble warrior, shoulders lift. Relax your neck, lengthen your back. Okay, hands to the floor. Step back. Down dog. Inhale, right foot forward, warrior two. Anchor your back heel, come up. For side angle, right forearm to your right thigh, left arm by your ear. Turn your chest towards the ceiling so far as you could keep your chest lifted. You touch down for the full pose, hand to the inside of your right foot today. Okay, hands to the mat. Step back, down dog. Second side, inhale, left foot forward. Warrior two. And side angle pose. Left forearm to your left thigh, right arm by your ear. Turn your chest open and touch for the full pose. Left hand to the inside of your left foot today. To turn your chest more towards the ceiling. Okay, hands to the mat. Step back. Down dog. Okay, inhale, come to the balls of your feet. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or walk to the front. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on your hips, shoulders back. And stand. Right. Feet straight. Bend your weight in your left foot, bend your right knee. Hold the right big toe side of your foot. So your thumb's gonna point up. Hey, this right knee's gonna wanna swing to the right. Draw it in to your left. So your thighs are parallel with one another. Square your hips to the front, then reach your left arm up. Get tall, reach up for a little dancer pose. Okay, chest down. Back leg could lift so far as your hips stay square, that's the trick. Okay, step it down. All right, second side. Weight in the right foot, bend your left knee, hold the big toe side of your left foot, your thumb pointing up. Draw your knees towards one another, reach your right arm up, get tall, and then tip forward. Back knee could lift, flick your toes back, falling's probable, just get back in. And reach out through your right fingertips, look out through your right fingertips. Okay, and step it down. Okay, bow forward, touch the floor, down dog. Right knee forward, pigeon. Right knee to the right edge of your mat, square your hips. And today stay more upright and reach your left hand back for your left foot. Square your hips to the front, square your chest to the front. Here's an option for this grip again. You hold the big toe side of your foot, make this L shape with your thumb and index finger, and wrap it around the back of your foot till your elbow points up. And then, as you're steady, you can come up right hand to right thigh. Eventually, right arm reaches up. Flick your toes against your hand. Release. Step back. Down dog. And switch sides. Left knee wide for pigeon. And stay taller. Left knee all the way to the left edge of your mat. Okay, there is an engagement. You draw your knees towards one another. Just watch you don't shorten your stance. Okay, right hand back for your right foot. Step one, hold the outer edge of the foot, square your hips. Okay, if you're going for this grip, you hold the big toe side of the foot and wrap your thumb and index finger around the back of your right foot till your right elbow points up. As you're steady, left hand to left thigh. Eventually, left arm reaches up. Square the hips the best you could. Turn your chest to the front and release gently. Okay, down dog. Okay, inhale, step your right foot forward, low lunge. Pat it up as you need. Hands on your right thigh. And take your left hand to your left foot. The quad stretch, okay, corresponding hand to foot. And this grip again, hold the big toe side of the foot, wrap your thumb and index finger around the back of the left foot. Angle your left elbow wide, lift your left shoulder up and back. As you're steady, reach your right arm up. Front ribs back. And inhale, gently release. Step back. Switch sides, left foot forward for low lunge. Lower your back knee gently. Come up, hands on your left thigh. Square your hips and reach your right hand back for your right foot. Hold the pinky toe side of the foot. Here, there's this grip. You hold the big toe side and wrap your thumb and index finger around the back of your right foot. Draw your heel towards your hip. Flick your toes against your hand. Hip towards your heel. Front ribs back. Reach up. And look up as you're steady. Okay, and inhale. Gently release. Down dog. And bend your knees enough to clear your back. And lower down to sit. And swing your legs out in front of you. Come to sit. Reach your right leg out. Then your left knee in. And twist over your right leg. Reach your left hand for your right foot or leg. Whatever you could reach. And right hand to the outside of your right shin to the floor. And push your weight in the left hip. Twist to the right. And bow. Come on, up. And second side, weight in the left leg out, right knee in. Okay, for Janu Sirsasana, twist to the left. Reach your right hand for your left foot or leg. And root that left leg down. Twist to the left as you fold. And come on up. Stretch both legs out wide. Feet point up. Knees point up. Root your legs down. Lift your low back up as you bow. If you go to come forward, if your knees lift up, if your back slouches, stay upright and root your legs down. All right. Hope you've enjoyed your class. My name's Jake. Hope to see you again soon. Namaste.